Hey, what up YouTube? This is Izonk. Thanks for tuning in. In today's video, I'm giving you guys my 9th full character guide, and this one's on Cammy. We're gonna go over her main game plan, over her normals, specials, drive rush, drive impact, supers, and a good amount of tech. So if you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up, and let's dive kick right into this one, alright? Thanks for watching. Alright, so what kind of character is Cammy? She's very quick, great walk speed, great dash speed, 18 frame dash, is good in Street Fighter 6. She has the tools to win neutral, she has the medium kick and heavy kick to poke you. So these are like mid-range projectiles, that's how you should view them. So it's gonna get people to jump. She has a uppercut, a back medium punch, she has a back heavy kick as well to anti-air, and she's even equipped with an air throw. Here's the back heavy kick, you can get a follow-up there. So you use those medium kicks to have them jump at you, and then you have a plethora of options to get them out of the air. So that's good. She has great pressure on all of her knockdowns. You can always end in a spiral arrow, and that spiral arrow, whether it's light, medium, or heavy, they all have a great knockdown meterless. So you can just dash up twice and you're in there for more pressure. She's very slippery in the corner, so she has a lot of options to switch sides, either in combos or just with regular moves. And you should definitely play Cammy if you want to do cool combos, because she has a lot of options with a little bit of aerial acrobatics. And she also has the dive kick. This is her way of resetting pressure basically. See, that's +2 on block and throw range. So you have to space these out. And there's another +2 dive kick right there, so you can continue your pressure. We'll go over that later. A little bit of a showcase here of two Cammys playing against each other. I'm the blue Cammy, and you'll see here the meterless knockdown here. A lot of strike throw action in the corner. She's really good in the corner. Another setup here, gets smashed out of. And here you'll see the pink Cammy right here doing the cool side switch combo. Good stuff. Pressing her out of range here, and then a plus on block dive kick leaves her confused. Another meterless knockdown here, and the shimmy, and she's cooked. Cammy in a nutshell. A lot of speed and a lot of aggression, but also really good neutral. Now let's have a look at the normals, and we'll breeze through these quickly. The lights first, they all chain into each other. So on block, you can get 4 of them. So 3 punches and a kick. That's good, that's pretty unique in Street Fighter 6. So I advise you to learn crouching light punch, crouching light kick, crouching light punch as a hit confirm. If you see it hit, go into the quarter circle forward medium kick, your medium spiral arrow, and that is free pressure. An easy hit confirm, and from that crouching light punch you can also throw them, so you can keep them guessing. Let's have a look at our mediums, and we'll start with our stand medium punch. This is +6 on hit, and only -1 on block, so this is something you can use as a hit confirm. So what you can do is you set the dummy to a random block, pressure medium punch, on block you just stop, and on hit you go for the light kick and confirm into the medium spiral arrow. Something you're going to be doing a lot. Then a crouching medium punch, a little less good on hit and block than our stand medium punch, but it's actually, it's not hit confirmable, but it does go into a spiral arrow, so it is special cancelable. You're going to be using it in combos. Here's your medium kick. This is basically your mid-range projectile. And your crouching medium kick is your best whiff punisher, the longest range. So you're going to be fishing in neutral for a hit there and either drive rush or go into a spiral arrow. Let's have a look at the heavies. First of all, we have heavy punch, crouching heavy punch, heavy kick, crouching heavy kick. We'll start with stand heavy punch, and this is your most damaging special cancelable heavy. It goes into the heavy spiral arrow or into a charged uppercut. We'll go over that in the special department. Your crouching heavy punch, this is your plus on block button, it's +1. So you can frame trap with crouching light punch, but you can also hit confirm by going into your crouching medium punch, because that is 7 frame startup. So we'll set the dummy to a random block again. We'll press our crouching heavy punch, and then on block we'll do the crouching light punch, the frame trap, and on hit we'll do crouching medium punch into the heavy spiral arrow. There we go, that's a great knockdown. Just dash forward and you're +9, +11, plus a lot. Then your stand heavy kick. This thing has a lot of range. It is very easy to whiff punish, so be careful. So if you throw this out, you better make sure you're gonna hit them. Now on hit, it doesn't do that much. On punish counter, you get a little bit more, but not a really good knockdown. But you want people to block this because it eats almost a full bar of drive gauge. And then your crouching heavy kick, this is your sweep. And for a sweep, it's pretty good. It's 9 frames, so you can punish certain stuff like, let's say, Marissa's Gladius. Then your command normals. Your back medium punch is a good anti-air, and it also has a target combo attached to it, which is back medium punch, back heavy kick. And that'll launch the opponent, so you can jump cancel it. So back medium punch, back heavy kick, jump medium punch, and then you can go into a dive kick there. Now that back heavy kick is part of the target combo, but it's also a move on its own. In combos, you want to launch with that. So after heavy punch, you drive rush into the back heavy kick, and that'll launch them pretty high, so you can get good combos. It's also used as an anti-air. You have to press it pretty late, because it only has 3 active frames. But if you hit them with that, you can get a follow-up combo. Now your heavy punch, heavy kick is a target combo. Very unsafe to do on block, but it's good as a whiff punisher. And the second hit you can special cancel into a dive kick. So you just do quarter circle back. And if you do this on block, the good thing is that the regular version is 0 on block. And the OD version is actually +2 on block. So this is free pressure. People can jab out of it, but I haven't seen that happen yet. Next up, your forward heavy kick. This is -12 on block. This is something you should not be doing in neutral. Only do this when you know you're going to hit them. So you can do that as a punish counter, for example. You get this juggle stage. You can get cool combos. But the thing is, it doesn't do that much damage because of the scaling. So if you block a DP, you're better off using other moves, in my opinion. So this is more something to use in combos. And don't use this in neutral, please. It does give access to cool combos, though. Let's have a look at the special moves and how you can get into those. You have 4 versions, of course, of the spiral arrow: light, medium, heavy, and OD. Light and medium are almost the same. They have the same startup. So I advise you to just go into the medium. It has a slightly better knockdown than the light and does more damage. And also available from lights. The heavy spiral arrow has more damage and a better knockdown. And the OD version will side switch. So that's quarter circle forward kick kick. That's gonna side switch. And you can also cancel, of course, into the level 2 super for good damage. This is your preferred end of a combo. In neutral, you can also use them, and this is where light comes in. You can space them so you can get them at 0 on block, so that's pretty good. Be careful with that at first, though. You also can charge her special moves. So her quarter circle forward heavy kick, you can charge that by holding it. And you can only combo into that on a punish counter or after a drive rush heavy punch. So only use this after heavy punch and only do it on a punish counter. So for example, after a shimmy or if you drive rush into a heavy punch. Now then her uppercut, her forward down forward. So this is her DP into the kick. They all have different ranges. They're all air invincible, so they cannot be jumped on. And they do a little bit more damage, so you can use them as a combo ender in a corner. And the heavy version, you can actually charge it. And if you charge it, you can cancel that into her level 3 super. The regular one cannot. Alright, then the spin knuckle. This is used a lot as a combo ender. It's safe on block, so light is -3, medium -2, and heavy is +3 on block. And after the light and medium on hit, you can actually throw them. And these are used a lot to pressure your opponent, and you can go through projectiles with that. So we set up Ryu the dummy here to throw a projectile, like that. You can buffer this, and then on reaction press the button, and you can get your combo there. And we saw the heavy one is +5 on hit. But if you go through a projectile, you're going to be +9 on hit, because it's a punish counter. So if you get the punish counter, you can get big combos here. So if you go through a projectile, just press your heavy punch and go into whatever you want. Next up is our dive kick. We already saw this in the introduction. The art of Cammy is getting this to be plus on block. So you have to space out the opponent and get a feel for how to hit them. And just know for yourself that if you hit them below the waist, you're gonna be at the waist, you're 0. If you're below the waist, you're gonna be plus on block. So it's your turn. If you hit them higher up, you better be blocked. Now, quarter circle forward punch is her hooligan, and she has 4 different follow-ups. She can either feint and just do nothing to bait something. She can go into a dive kick. She can go into a regular jump-in kick, or she can go into a throw. So if the opponent is standing, she can throw the opponent. Now, this is also something she can charge, and if you charge it, you get better frame data on block for some moves, like the down kick, for example. The jump in becomes a little bit better on hit and on block. And the throw, if you do it from a charged quarter circle forward, if you do that, you can get the free juggle without using OD properties. So this is something you're going to be using on stun. When they're stunned, you have time to actually charge this. You do a charged quarter circle forward heavy punch, and then into the down kick, and you're going to be +8. So you can press your heavy punch then. Just some cool stuff to watch. Alright. Don't use it too much in neutral. You cannot charge this actually in-game, in my opinion. Now let's have a look at drive rush. So from lights, if you get a light punch to hit, and you drive rush, you go into another light, and you're going to be plus enough to go into your heavies. So heavy punch. Now, crouching heavy punch, crouching medium punch. That is your combo starter. You can drive rush that, and I advise you to go into your back heavy kick there, because that's going to launch them. So if you land a crouching medium punch or a stand heavy punch, just drive rush into the back heavy kick. You go into a heavy spiral arrow into an uppercut, and in the corner you can go into 2 back heavy kicks, and then a medium spiral arrow into an uppercut. That's good stuff. The annotations will be at the bottom when I edit this. You can also get a drive rush heavy punch from certain combos. So if you see people are juggled up in the air pretty high, you can drive rush heavy punch that. That's pretty good, because a drive rush heavy punch will allow you to go into the charged version of the spiral arrow, because you have enough frame advantage. In neutral, it's also useful to go just buffer your light kick into drive rush. If they walk into range and you happen to hit them, you can go into your light punch there and then go into your heavy punch. Now, this is something you want to be practicing. Crouching medium kick in neutral, also buffered into drive rush. If you happen to hit them, you go into your crouching heavy punch. On block, people can mash out of that. So I advise you to use either your light punch, which will keep the string tight. So crouching medium kick, drive rush, right? A light punch. They cannot mash out of that, not even with a OD reversal. Or if you expect them to mash on block, you can use your medium punch, and that'll generate the counter hit. Otherwise, use your crouching heavy punch for combo purposes. Alright, drive impact here. I've seen these combos before. So just go for your crouching heavy punch, crouching medium punch, try it, and then I would drive rush that to punish them. Into back heavy kick, heavy spiral arrow, into whatever you want. You can go into your level 1 or your level 3 super there. Right, in the corner, on hit, you can get a heavy, but on block, if you wall splat them on block, you go into your medium spiral arrow into an uppercut. Let's have a look at the supers. They're all cancelable. Level 1 is cancelable from light buttons, so is level 3. Level 2 is not. And level 1 also is not projectile invulnerable, so it only beats strikes and throws. Let's have a look at the level 2. You can cancel into that from medium buttons, not from lights, from mediums and heavies. You can also use it to beat projectiles, but I wouldn't really do that. I would save my level 3 for that, but in this range right here, it goes over it. So, could be useful to know. I would save this for combo purposes. And the level 2 is also cancelable, of course, from OD moves, like all other characters. So if you do it on the ground, it's 2800 damage. You can also do it on airborne opponents. It's also going to be 2800 damage, which is lower than average, but that does help you to go into air combos. We already went over those. Now, look how broken this is. Full screen level 3 goes through projectiles, and I hit people with this all the time. So if you play against the Shoto and you're far away, you just buffer it, and if you see them start up a fireball, it doesn't matter how far you are, you just throw it out. So this is really good, both as a punisher and as an anti-projectile tool. And of course you can combo into it, and the best way to do that is after a launching back heavy kick into the heavy spiral arrow. That'll juggle them high enough. Like that. In the corner is back heavy kick twice into the medium spiral arrow. And you can go into your level 1 or your level 3 there. Alright, we're gonna have Ryu here set up to mash on wake up. So what we can do here is we can meet him with either a medium punch, like that, because medium punch on counter hit goes into the heavy punch. Or a light punch, for example, can go into a medium punch. Now mid screen you don't get that much, but if you're closer to them, light punch, medium punch goes into the light kick, into the medium spiral arrow. So you have light punch, medium punch as a counter hit. You have medium punch, heavy punch as a counter hit. Your crouching light punch will counter hit into crouching medium punch. And your crouching heavy punch, like that, crouching heavy punch on counter hit goes into the heavy punch for your most damaging counter hit combo. So if we want a punish counter, we can do something like that mid screen. I'll put him in a corner. Crouching heavy punch into stand heavy punch. We can also drive rush into the back heavy kick there, the heavy spiral arrow. Then you go into an uppercut, or maybe you use a super there. So if you block an OD reversal, you're gonna get big damage, guaranteed. Back heavy kick, medium spiral arrow, and then uppercut or level 1 or level 3, whatever you want. So here we can input a super. There's a level 3. And Cammy doesn't do that much damage, but situationally like this in the corner, she'll definitely go over 5,000. Alright, let's end up the video with a little bit of tech, and we're gonna start with a couple of frame kills here in a corner. So, after a medium spiral arrow, you wanna whiff a crouching light kick, and then pressure crouching heavy punch, and that'll leave you at plus 10 on hit. Normally plus 7, it's gonna be plus 10 on hit, and plus 4 on block. So Ryu here is gonna block on wake up now, and you'll see we're gonna be plus 4. So that's a really good setup. So that means that if you do your crouching heavy punch here, you're gonna be plus enough to combo into your stand heavy punch without counter hit. So crouching heavy punch, if you see it hit, go into your stand heavy punch for a lot of damage. Nice. Same thing works for your heavy spiral arrow as a knockdown. Here, heavy spiral arrow, instead of a crouching light punch, you wanna crouching light kick, you wanna whiff a stand light kick. And that'll leave you at the same frame advantage. It's gonna leave you at plus 10 on hit, here with the light kick, plus 10 on hit, and plus 4 on block. So you can get the same combo there. There we go. Now let me show you how to do that side switch combo right here, because you can get that from a back medium punch. So usually you get this by confirming it, because that back medium punch has no range. So if you confirm any button, like a crouch medium kick for example, you just use your drive rush into a heavy punch, and then your back medium punch heavy kick to side switch. Here are a couple of setups after certain knockdowns to get the quarter circle back kick, be plus on block, your dive kick. And here, after a throw, what to do? You're going to be way too far to pressure him, so you want to drive rush. And the button you want to use after drive rush there is your heavy punch. It's just going to leave you at plus 1 on block, and it's going to be plus 6 on hit. So if you throw somebody forward, you do drive rush heavy punch, you're going to be plus 1, so you can press light punch, light kick to frame trap him. And on hit, you can go into your stand medium punch, and then light kick into a spiral arrow. So once again, we're gonna set the dummy to random block. We're gonna throw them, and we're gonna do that drive rush heavy punch. That hit, so I go into my medium punch, light kick, medium spiral arrow. And if he happens to block, I'll do light punch, light kick, and confirm that. So there's multiple layers here. Here, that hit. So light punch, light kick, quarter circle forward, medium kick. Now if it counter hits, if he wakes up mashing, you can do that drive rush heavy punch into another heavy punch for way more damage. So it's gonna be really damaging now. That same setup works for after you do the quarter circle forward punch into the throw. So the hooligan into the throw. You can just drive rush that by doing drive rush heavy punch. It's gonna be the same as a regular throw. Here we go. It's still on counter hit. So look at the damage we're getting because somebody wakes up with buttons. 5,500. So I hope you found this video useful. If you found it helpful, let me know in the comments. Give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video, alright? Thanks for watching. Peace.